Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Taryn Tats. I'm back with another video. Yeah, I got more 4K Blu-rays to review, and I'm sorry I couldn't get these videos out yesterday, but I had to go to work. It's like gotta earn a living, folks. These 4Ks don't buy themselves. But again, I'm probably going to be late to the party on this one, so. Uh, like I've said in previous videos, if any of you have taken the time out of your day to watch this, I can't thank you enough for doing it. It honestly does mean a lot to me. And, no jive, no bull. I mean it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get right into this. You already know which movie we're reviewing. This comes to us courtesy of Arrow Video. We are doing Kevin Smith's Mallrats. And overall, as far as the film goes, I don't mind the film. I like the film. I get some good laughs out of it and everything else. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Kevin Smith film, but I do enjoy pretty much almost all of his films. I'd say if there's one movie of his I really didn't care for, it was probably Cop Out. Even Yoga Hosers, to some extent, I can get some kind of enjoyment out of, like Johnny Depp being in the movie and stuff like that, but, yeah. Anyway, though, so yeah, we got this bad boy from Arrow Video, and I know I'm going to be honest with you folks, like for me, this is definitely worth the upgrade. I will say if there's one thing I didn't care for is on disc 2, where you get the extended cut. Unfortunately, you don't get a Dolby Atmos track. It's a Master HD 5.1 audio. And I think you can get a 2.0 mix on there as well. But I'm really rather surprised in terms of the visual quality that Kevin Smith really put the work into, the restoration on these films and stuff. I just really wish we could see more filmmakers do things like this and, put the work and the effort into getting these releases out. And, let's see, that's the thing, I know that, also yesterday, Arrow just put out Waterworld on 4K. And I think there's 3 cuts of the movie, and the only thing you get on the 4K is the theatrical cut. And, but so here, he made sure he's going to do both versions of the film, and honestly, even the extended cut looks really good. It's nicely cleaned up. I mean, sure, there's, it's not super polished or anything like that, but I mean, it looks really nice, for a movie that's, I think they said it was mostly like a work print kind of a thing. But still, it looks really good. It's very, very watchable. I just wish they could have had a better, sound, soundtrack on it. But as far as the theatrical cut goes, looks really nice, really clean, and that one does have the Dolby, Dolby audio on it and stuff. But so anyway, but the downside I would say though, if you had bought this on Blu-ray before, yeah, you probably the Arrow version. So you probably be looking at this, be like, don't need it. I imagine this, in terms of the picture quality, sound quality, and stuff like that, it's probably going to be very, very minimal. If you'd already bought the Blu-ray. So, but the thing is, luckily enough, I drug my feet for whatever reason. I just drug my feet on, having the Arrow Blu-ray of it. I had the Universal Blu-ray of it, and I just had that for whatever reason. I just kind of kept dragging my feet, not getting around to picking, upgrading this one for the Arrow Blu-ray, even though I knew there was more bonus features and things like that. I just kept dragging my feet on it, and now it's okay, so 4K. So now it's time to go ahead and pick this bad boy up. So as you can see, it's pretty much, it's not the big box or anything like that. So, I was kind of hoping that's what it was going to be, but no, it's just the, the regular in the slip case or slip cover and all that stuff. But, you pretty much get everything imported over from the Blu-ray and, limited edition content, 4K restoration of Arrow films, by Arrow Films of both theatrical and extended cuts of the film, approved by director Kevin Smith and cinematographer David Klein. 4K 2160p UHD Blu-ray presentation Dolby Vision. Collector's booklet featuring new writing by Philip Kemp. Fold-out poster featuring replica blueprints of Operation Drive-By and Operation Dark Knight, which I'll show you those in a few minutes. Reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Robert Semelin. I hope I pronounced that right. Excuse me. Disc 1, theatrical cut, original DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 surround audio, optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, audio commentary with director Kevin Smith, producer Scott Mosier, archivist Vincent Pereira, and actors Jason Lee. I mean, do you guys miss Jason Lee? I do. It's like, man, I miss, My Name is Earl was one of my favorite shows of all time, and just like a lot of, rewatching this dude, just like a lot of the energy and everything he brought to, pretty much everything he did, the roles he played and everything else, even in movies like A Guy Thing, stuff like, man, I miss Jason Lee, really awesome actor. Ben Affleck and Jason Mewes, introduction to the film by Kevin Smith, My Mallrat Memories, an interview with Kevin Smith, Mr. Mallrats, a tribute to Jim Jacks by Kevin Smith, Blunt Talk, an interview with actor Jason Mewes, When We Were Punks, an interview with cinematographer David Klein, Hollywood of the North, an animated making-of documentary featuring Minnesota crew members who worked on the film, Deleted Scenes, Kevin Smith and Vincent Pereira discuss deleted scenes and sequences originally cut from the film, outtakes and behind-the-scenes footage, cast interviews from the original set, erection of an epic, the making of Mallrats, archival retrospective with cast and crew looking at the making and release of the film, Q&A with Kevin Smith, archival Q&A filmed for the 10th anniversary, Build Me Up Buttercup music video, still galleries and theatrical trailer. One thing, one thing I could say about, directors that, like back in the 90s and stuff, man, do you remember when directors, like, they went all in on getting, like, when it came to the physical media presentation of a movie, man, they went all in. And they made sure to pack these suckers to the brim with, special features and everything. I mean, nowadays you're lucky if you can get, like, even a, like a 10-minute interview, as a bonus feature or anything like that. But it was like back in the day, remember, like, filmmakers, man, they wanted you to have, the absolute best edition of their movies and stuff like that. And unfortunately, we don't get that much anymore. It's rare when it happens. Then disc 2, we got the extended cut, original 5.1 surround and stereo audio, optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, archival introduction to the extended cut by Kevin Smith and producer Scott Mosier, soundtrack EPK, raw dailies, still galleries of the comic books featuring in the film's opening sequence and Easter egg. So yeah, I mean, look at all that. I mean, that is just an embarrassment of riches in terms of bonus features and stuff like that. And of course, both versions, you got the, you do have high dynamic range, which, especially in the mall setting, really, really looks nice. It really, wow. Some of the details in the mall definitely pop out. So, and this is another, like I was saying on my vacation video, it's like, man, stuff like this, it's like, when you see, like, when a movie's been really beautifully filmed and, or you have, like, nice settings or, or exotic settings or whatever else, it's like, man, it's like, really, genre doesn't matter in terms of 4K. Like, it really is down to the cinematography and the settings and the detail and everything else. That's really where, and in a case like this, believe it or not, it's like, yeah, even a movie like Mallrats, sorry, Kevin Smith, I do love the movie, okay, but I mean, even a movie like Mallrats, when you see all the detail of the mall and the colors and the neon lights and everything else, and it's just, wow, man, like, it just looks so good. And like I said, I never really jumped on the, so I understand, you have the Blu-ray of this, you'd probably be like, nah, not in any hurry to get this. But, for me, like I said, I had the, the Universal, so this is definitely quite the nice upgrade for me. So, and then we got the slip cover, and then we got the, there we go, same thing. And as they said, we do have reversible cover art, so let's see what that's going to look like. Oh, okay. Well, it's not bad, but, it's kind of like, okay. So there we go. We got the comic book cover, which I believe that's Kevin Smith's preferred. But Kevin Smith, him and his comic books and stuff. So we got that, and we got the other side there. Then, yeah, so anyway, so you open it up. Here's disc 1. You got the 4K of the theatrical cut, which I don't know. Like I said, I never bought the Arrow Blu-ray, so I'm not sure if it just looks the same. But and then there's disc 2 with the extended cut. Of course, it's 4K because you got the 4K logo on there. There as well. And then we got our little diddly bobs here. We got there's the collectible booklet. So Shannon Doherty. It's like, I could be rude and say something about Shannon Doherty, but it's like, when you consider the things that she's going through right now, it's like I'll hold my tongue. Then we got Jay and Silent Bob with the monkey there. So there's the air conditioner. You guys know that. So, but yeah, just some fun, you know, Michael Rooker. Yeah. Every time I see Michael Rooker in a movie, man, I just smile. Oh God, Claire Forlani, man, is she gorgeous or what? Like, is that woman just stunning as hell or what? It's like, damn, dude. So, hang on. We got anybody else in here? Yeah. And we got some of our other characters, and so LaForce. I always remember that. I like him as LaForce, but I always remember him from Running Man. Like this go call for some steroids. You know, but yeah. Oh, Brian O'Halloran. I forgot. Brian O'Halloran's in this too. Dante. But this one, he was Gil Hicks. So I thought that was kind of fun that was like a little running joke that Kevin Smith did for a while in the Jersey films. Was that Brian O'Halloran would show up and he would play like a different member of the Hicks family. I thought that was kind of cool that he did that. Now we got to our little post. I don't know. I'll probably just keep this in the case because it's two-sided and stuff, But this one is, okay, I think this one is Operation Drive-By. It's fun, it's cartoony and stuff like that. So, but still, I get a kick out of it. So there's Operation Drive-By. And I'm pretty sure you probably got, if you bought the Blu-ray, you probably got it with the Blu-ray too. Then you got Operation Dark Knight. So anyway, but yeah, I'm very, very happy to have this, and I think it's worth it. I do think that the 4K is worth it. It does look really good. The high dynamic range really helps, like I said, in a lot of the details, especially in the mall setting. And I would recommend it. Yeah, if you're a Kevin Smith fan, you like Mallrats and everything else. And I am hoping, it's like now we have two Kevin Smith films on 4K. There's Clerks 3, and then there's this one. I am hoping that maybe that is something we could start to look forward to in the future is more Kevin Smith films on 4K. It's like I got Clerks 3. I would love to get, Clerks 1 and 2 on 4K, so that'd be nice. Dogma would be great, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, on and on. I like to see his horror films, like Red State and Tusk get 4K releases as well. But time will tell, I guess. We just have to wait and see what happens. But in the meanwhile, I can live with Mallrats on 4K, and I'm happy to have it. So that's it. So if any of you took the time to watch this, again, I thank you. I can't thank you enough. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And there's more to come. It's like, thankfully, like there's definitely more 4Ks on the horizon, and everything. And I'm here for it. So that's it, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. The air conditioner says have a good night too. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.